Good afternoon, guys, from myself and Dexter, who's panting in the background because he's just come back from his run. Dex, what are you doing? You're fucking with my video. Apologies for the and here's Maddie as well. Apologies for the lack of videos recently. I've been incredibly busy, both at work and at play. And Maddie, that tongue. So yeah, too busy for pondering life and giving a perspective that is much lost about life and testosterone deficiency. It is what it is. It's my favorite phrase right now. Suck it up, buttercup, and get on with it. My levels are cracking, yet I'm tired. I'm tired and stressed. What should I do? Should I up my dose to resolve my negative symptoms? No. I should address my stressors, get sleep, eat right, and try and balance the psychological stress with physical stress. As I've said before, we're physical beings in a world of psychological stress. So, use your body effectively, exercise, but understand the need for balance because that's incredibly important. Train hard, work hard, but rest well. Anabolic processes predominate at nighttime, recovering from the day to prepare for the next day. Your catabolic processes predominate in the daytime. It's a diurnal pattern for a reason. Your body doesn't care what day it is. Get on with it. Earn your reward. I worked yesterday evening. Yeah, kill me now. Friday evening to catch up with the overload of work that is upon me. There is an end in sight, so no bother. Short-term loss, long-term gain. That's how you got to look at things. So yesterday evening, I spoke to one of my guys, and he was also at work. And he was also saying that he was incredibly stressed from work. And he wasn't finding time for exercise. He wasn't eating properly. He was reaching for foods for comfort, ease. But it actually doesn't take much discipline to eat properly. You just have to get it into this. So what did we talk about? We talked about stress management. We talked about the importance of taking time out each day, each and every day for oneself. Cold showers. Oh, God love them. Breath work, walking in nature, just around the block at night time. Just senses, get those senses working again. Listen to the rustle of the trees. Feel the cold. Well, not cold, it's warm, isn't it? But just be aware of the moment and concentrate on the moment. Put that phone down and just enjoy the moment. The work will be there in the morning. It is what it is. So why don't I up my dose? Well, my levels are healthy. I don't need to up my dose. I need to address what's causing the problem. Now, testosterone deficiency is a diagnosis of exclusion. You should be looking to not have testosterone deficiency and only going on TRT if you clinically need it. Now that means, yeah, looking to address stress, looking to address your sleep, making sure you haven't got obstructive sleep apnea, looking to address your diet, looking to address your exercise. Also, looking to see if you've got a pathology. Because with the best will in the world, if you've got a pathology, sleep, hygiene, stress reduction, it won't make any difference because you have a pathology. But too many people jump on TRT because they've got confirmed low levels without looking to causation. And we should always look to causation, because you can jump on TRT, keep raising those numbers, but if you haven't looked at what's causing the low testosterone, you're still going to feel rubbish because you haven't addressed causation. We should always look to prevention over cure, and testosterone replacement therapy should be a last resort. Does that mean if you're morbidly obese and you've got excess adiposity, you've got liver dysregulation because you're a chunky monkey and you're creating too much estrogen, which negatively feeding back to the hypothalamus and pituitary, telling the brain that you have enough testosterone, so essentially tricking the brain? Should you be told to become a lean, mean fighting machine through severe calorie restriction? You don't deserve TRT. The answer to that question is no, because morbid obesity and a severe calorie restrictive diet is going to do what? It's going to raise your SHBG, lowering your free testosterone even more, making you feel even more rubbish. It's going to cause thyroid dysregulation, which is going to make you feel even more rubbish. So your decision to start TRT should be considered. And it shouldn't be a blanket yes or no. It should be a matter of talking to a clinician who knows his arse from his elbow. It should be about talking to a doctor, not the internet, about what you should do that's in your best interests. Now, I don't rush to start anybody on testosterone replacement therapy, because we have to be confident that you need it, and it's a decision that we need to make together. So people are often relieved when I say, I don't think you need TRT, I think you need to work on X, Y, Z. And they're often relieved when I say you do need TRT in my clinical opinion, because I have no vested interest in sticking you on testosterone replacement therapy prematurely and if you don't need it. Because if you don't need it and there's something that you need to address, you're not really going to appreciate TRT. You're actually going to think, well, that was a bit of a waste of time. All I needed to do was this. But in the same breath, we don't want to start you on a therapy that's going to be costly and time consuming and cause hormonal dysregulation as you get balanced unnecessarily, even though it's going to give me this. I don't need this. I want to go home at the end of the day confident that I've acted in your best interests with integrity. So yeah, there are enough people out there who do need my help, and I'm more than willing to give it to them. But you've got to be motivated. You've got to be motivated to do what? Put the work in. I can tell you when I speak to you whether you're going to be a pain in my butt or whether you're going to be a breeze. And it doesn't matter if you're going to be a pain in my butt, because you're still going to be my patient. It's just I know there's going to be a lot of work. And what am I going to do? I'm going to bang on about stress reduction, sleep hygiene, diet, all of these things. It's a broken record. It's a broken record for a reason, because you've got to put the hard work in. So this guy last night, super stressed, we spoke about stress management, told him he needed to sort his diet out, blah, blah, blah. His levels were perfect. Now, what are perfect levels? Well, levels are perfect. I can't say it. Okay, he had quite high normal levels. I don't know, free T was 0.8, estrogen's about 145, something like that. And he said to me, you've got my numbers right, the rest is up to me. And I said, wow, that is a refreshing attitude, because too many people are looking to adjust their protocol to improve their sense of well-being, not looking inwards to see what they can do to effect a positive change to both their physical and psychological well-being. Now, that's not to say there could not be some tinkering involved in his protocol, but because he's under active review, regular review, we will make the decision as to whether to change his protocol once he's addressed his stressors, once he's looked at his diet, and he's determined to effect a positive change to his physical and psychological well-being. And kudos to him, because lots of people go, oh, you know, perhaps I need to be a bit higher, perhaps I need to be a bit lower. He's got cracking levels. Now, cracking levels are particular to the individual, so there is a titration process involved in achieving stable male androgen levels that are appropriate to you, your physiology, your genetics and your requirements. But you got to have the right attitude. You got to do what? Yeah, you guessed it. Earn your motherfucking reward.